take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take The Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Today we are doing our tutorial series. We're talking about double game weeks. So these come to the fore towards the end of the season for all the postponed games that have to be juggled around all the cup commitments and all that kind of stuff. So basically what that means is between, say, around game week 28 to game week 36, it's usually when they fall, your players will be getting an extra game dropped into one of those game weeks. Where they will be getting double points if they're obviously getting double minutes. So you basically got to watch out for these game weeks when they come along, and you got to focus on which teams you're going to look out for and which players you're going to bring in.
Yeah, perfectly said. It's so important. These double game weeks are such an important part of the season. You just got to be really, obviously it's patience as well, because you've got to hold all your chips. You should be holding all your chips, to be fair. And triple captaining in one of these weeks, you've got double the chance of landing, plus they could go absolutely huge, So the triple captainship is, for me, it's an essential, even though people can get away with it, using it, if it's the real whipping boys are playing, one of the favourable teams. But I just always prefer to use the triple captainship in the double game weeks and just playing it smart, And same as, like what you're talking about with the bench boost as well. It's just so important to navigate your double game weeks and just be prepared, So, obviously wildcarding. So wildcarding, basically, you've got to do it a week before, so you can't. It's actually good to make this aware. You can't wildcard and use one of your chips in the same week. So when you wildcard, for example, if double game week is 34, game week 34, you should be wildcarding on game week 33, preparing yourself, getting yourself ready for the double game week 34 team, so you can use the triple captain chip or your bench boost chip or whatever, So I think that's an important bit of knowledge, because some people I've heard from people in the past that they've basically tried to use the same chip on the same week, which you obviously can't do.
Absolutely. So the wild card does count as a chip. Obviously, we do have 3 chips: the triple captain, the bench boost, and the free hit. But the wild card does count as a chip, and you're not allowed to use more than 1 chip per week. So very, very good information there from Joffy. But yeah, definitely you want to be using all your chips around the double game week period. And I mean, that's the best time to get the most value out of anything, because you're getting possibly 180 minutes out of your players. So you got better chances of hitting all those points and just gaining the ranks. Because I mean, as much as you're looking at your ranks, say come game week 25 or whatever, and you're doing okay, but a lot of the people ahead of you have used all their chips, so you can gain a lot of ground in these double game weeks on those players ahead of you that have used their chips.
So important. I mean, we've been playing this game for about 15 years, and it's just like by the time you get to about January, like I'm not being arrogant, but I just know that I'm going to finish with a higher rank than what I am in January, because I've kept all my chips, and it's a good way to understand that you got the advantage ahead of you, because you've got all these kind of weapons, point weapons ahead of you. So it's so important, and I just want to put it out there as well. Anyone that's used their chips and it's not before, if you've watched this video and it's before the double game weeks, don't worry about it. You've done it. Just try to learn for next season and actually monitor, see how your whatever your triple captain or your bench boost went compared to the double game weeks, what you would have had. So it's just something that I want to put that out there just for the people that have used it already.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are advanced strategies that we're going through in these tutorial videos because we've done this before, and we've noticed where you can gain these points and where you can gain ranks, and the best way to use these chips around the double game week. So just a bit of knowledge for you guys. We do hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe, give us a like. And if you want to have a chat with my brother or myself, you can head over to Instagram for Joff or Twitter for myself. If you do want to give us some support, head over to Patreon for there. All the support that we get from you guys is greatly appreciated.
Thank you, guys.
As we always say at FPL Take The Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.